Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna try to revive these phones that I got in my last phone hunt. Well, one of them starts apparently. I charged the battery, also found the other battery that I was looking for back then. Apparently I put it in safe place. See? This one starts. But it has buttons problems and joystick problems, and oh my god, this joystick is very wobbly. This one as well. But this other phone won't start at all. Dead. So also this other phone, it's very corroded as well, as you can see, compared to this other one, which isn't that bad. Anyway, it has a personal picture and I have to format it before that. Look at the joystick. Now I'm doing right, is not down, is not working. Yeah, it pressed itself. Anyway, I'm gonna turn it off, or do it like this, and tear them apart. I don't have new body shells for them anymore, but at least I want to get them to work, you know, like clean up everything. I'm more curious to see what's inside this other one that won't even start, so I'll begin with this one. Where's my tools? See, it has these three marks here. This, and this. It shows exactly where the clamps are, and you have to push them in. Like so. See? Here are the clamps. I just remember now, it's been, I think it's 3 years since I did mine. And I haven't even made a video about it, but I'm doing now. Anyway, it's not looking good already. Let me take the screwdriver, start to disassemble it. Oh yeah, just remembered. Have the memory card in it. Okay, 64 megabytes of mini SD. Here is the front cover. This is how it looks inside. Yeah, it's made of metal and of course it's corroded. Yeah. Wait. Here's the small screw for which I need this other Torx. The smaller Torx here. Oh, and there's the other bigger one up here. I forgot about it. I remember struggling to take it out and didn't see this thing. Okay, now it falls apart. This is the resonator box with the speaker and the antenna inside, and it's capsulated. I can't open it. Well, I can, but I will damage it, so I'll leave it like that. Here's the display in its metal frame, and the earpiece as well. In here is the earpiece. Okay. This is the protective screen over the display. Interesting. I haven't disassembled this on my other E61, but look, the display is in very good condition. The frame, it's very dirty and scratched, but this is like, it's a thick plastic like plexiglass. Well job there. see. Oh, just have to take it off. And of course, corrosion. Still not that bad. The other E61 that I saved was worse. But all I can do is clean it, nothing more. Hopefully it will work. The button is good. Here is the microphone. No, not microphone, what's this? The infrared beam or port. Anyway, let me take this. Can I take? Oh, I can't take the covers off there. Soldered on the main board. We'll look at this closer later. First, let me take this thing off. To take the side buttons off, this thing is glued here. Well, held in place in this pin. Take it out, and here you have the side buttons. This thing comes as a whole replaceable part, if you can find one. Yeah, here's the joystick. This thing is glued. Easy. There we go. El joystico. Try to take it out of here, only the top side. There we go. It's out. It's pressing good enough, I would say. Take the microphone out. Actually, I can take this whole thing out with the button. This is the button and its spring, which jumped over here. Metal body shell. Now, like I said, the microphone and the charging port. Need some cleaning. Now this. Oh, it's a bit bent here. Taking the microphone out, and that's kind of it. I can feel my gloves dirty. Let's switch to the telephoto macro camera. Yep. Here we have it. Let's look at this connector first. I see some. This is not corrosion, it's just dirty. It's the power button. Let's go look. Here are this is the QWERTY keyboard. Underneath here. Well, here's some corrosion. This is how the data port looks. Oh my god, dirt, corrosion, everything you need for a healthy snack. On the back, yeah, that green stuff, this thing, it's corrosion. Infrared port or beam, yeah. So on the top here, corrosion. It doesn't look that bad though. Let's also look at the joystick since we're doing this. This is where it's... Well, mostly dirty since you rub the finger against it, you know. Oh no, I thought this was the year. It's 2806. Yeah. Well, I'll get to clean not the body shell, the motherboard, mainboard first. I'm gonna need this. Ironically, but really, I need to give it some rust remover first. But before I do that, can I take this QWERTY keyboard off? No. I remember after using these solutions, it started to come off, but stayed in place. I'll just leave it here because it's gonna, yeah. Oh, it went everywhere. So this is not contact cleaner, this is rust remover. Also, if you want to do what I'm doing, if you have a corroded phone, do it at your own risk, because now I'm going to use a brush, and this is the brush with not so finer brushes, and yeah, if I brush it and something is too corroded, it might snap from the motherboard and you might not notice, and it will not work, you know. So yeah, if you want to do this, you have your own risk at hand. So remember, this is the phone that won't start, that won't turn on, the other one turns on. Well, it's looking kind of better already. Okay, now I need to go rinse this first, and you won't believe what I'm gonna use. Brake cleaners for cars. Apparently those work great. But I'm also gonna use a wet wipe first, that I have to open with my foot because my hands are dirty. Come on, this is just to clean my hands, you know, and my brush a little. Ew. Yeah. And I'll clean this first and be right back. Okay, here it is. Clean it with some brake cleaner and it looks better already. Now, for the contact cleaner. Should be enough. You know, I can be doing all of this for nothing. It may not work also. But what worse can I do, you know, since it's dead already. I'm gonna use some cleaner again. Brake cleaner, you know, for cars, to clean brakes. Very used product apparently, and it's quite good. Too good, depending on the brand. Okay, here it is again. This brake cleaner dries fast if you blow on it, like I'm gonna blow on it now. See? But I'm not gonna let it like this. I'm also gonna use my hair dryer at max speed to dry it faster. And it also, if it gets very hot, maybe it will help. However, if you want to use brake cleaner indoors and near near electrical or let's say hot stuff like fires or candles or anything hot, it's very, 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 very flammable. Like one wrong move and you will burst into flames. So do it at your own risk if you do it, but preferably do it outside where there's no risks. Here it's in a controlled environment. I'm gonna take this off, put it down here, and start drying this way. Okay, this is very hot. Now let's look at the telephoto macro again. Here we are again, up close and personal. Let's go down there. Where's the head? Here's the joystick. Hello. Here's the connector. Still a bit dirty. I haven't cleaned it to clean it. I cleaned it to take off some of the corrosion. Still a bit left, but not as before. And I'm not gonna force my luck and try harder because I might snap something from it, you know. And I'm trying to save it, not damage it. A bit of corrosion here and there, just a small dot won't affect it if it's not between the two pins or connectors, you know. Yeah. Well, let's see if it will work. I'm gonna put the battery here. Hope for the best. Let's see if the LED lights up. Still nothing, eh? Or maybe the LED it's damaged. I don't know. Let's put the display. There is also another solution to do this. Maybe the capacitors are completely dead and it needs a little help. I know the batteries are fully charged, so they should work. Okay. Next try. Also, I just realized my glove, it's pinched here and I can feel my finger getting itchy from those cleaning sprays. Ugh. Yeah. I'm a champion, I'm not doing risky things. Here's an external battery or a power bank with an USB cable that I cut the micro USB part. I'm gonna try something risky. I'm gonna put this back here, like this. Put the battery here. Something like this. I put the plus to plus, minus to minus, the minus got out. Oh, sorry, positive to positive, negative to negative. Now, please don't blow up. Why does it show green? There we go, an LED. The LED turn on. Hello, hello. Just need a bit of jump starting. Took this out. What do you freaking know? Hope there's no also locked in orange, eh? Let's see if it's any personal picture. I hope not. No personal picture, good. That other one has a personal picture on it. This is the menu button. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's try to turn it off and on again. The button also has some pressing problems. But if you keep pressing on it, it will eventually work, you know. You have to press harder. Each time I press, it selects down. It's normal. So I'm guessing, yeah, there's some corrosion in the button. Well, you have an answer. So take this from here. I'm gonna turn it off anyway, and I'm gonna clean the button again with the contact cleaner only this time, because it's on the right. Oh my god, I put it back on this. It's on the right spot. Right, be right back. Maybe it was only the button problem, you know, but when I got the phone, I tried desperately to turn it on and could not manage that. I even pressed harder as I could on the button with fearing of destroying it. Still it would not turn on. But I think the contact cleaner helped. So I'm gonna use it again. This time only on the button, and yeah, I just noticed there still some corrosion on the on the pins here. You can see it. Some corrosion here, the white stuff on the pins from the data port to the main board. So I'll just do that as well. Let's try something like this. First with the button. Let's see how that helped. Okay, I'll go clean this again. Be right back. I'm not cleaning that here because that spray has a lot of pressure and I'm gonna spray on everything, and it affects plastic parts like the brake cleaner. If you spray it on let's say a black plastic part, it will whiten it, basically ruin it. So yeah, back to dry it up again. I'm not gonna put the display back even. I'm just gonna put the battery here and press the power button and see what happens. Hopefully something good. Yep, it works. Well, the brains are good. Time to put them aside. Who needs brains when you have beauty? I'm joking, don't take that seriously. Now I have to clean all of this. Yeah, my god. However, I need to clean this corrosion first, since this is also metal. I'm curious to what's inside these buttons. Well, I'm guessing a circuit board and with buttons, you know. Yeah, it has clamps on the sides. I just took this out so I can clean it better. The buttons, and like I said, the circuit board with buttons. Good. Now, but before I clean this, just to be sure, I'm gonna use some contact cleaner on this joystick as well. Really, who invented the term joystick? I can only think of let's say 2025 stuff. Time to do the same cleaning procedure. And to clean my workplace as well. It's too much dirt, too much, I tell you. That compressor gave me a heart attack. That would look funny on the editing. Yeah. Clean this and be right back. Alright, did the same procedure with this button like I did with the main board. Put it there. And I have here some active foam to properly clean those. The display, however, I'll clean it in a different way. I'll take it from here. But the whole man, whatever. put this in here as well. Some of the slippery. This is a very thorough procedure and takes some time. I have to wash everything after this video. Put this here for now. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna go rinse this. I got some clean water over here to rinse it. How does it look? Better. I would usually use wet wipes to clean it fast, but let's just say that this is too much. I mean, look at in between. Look between the buttons. See this dirt? See this? Ugh. Yeah, I see it too. But I'll leave this to last since it's the dirtiest. The keyboard as well. I'm gonna put this one first. Scratch that. I'm gonna use the same procedure to clean this as I'm gonna do the display because it's made of metal and it will rust. Also with the speaker as well. This, yes. This active foam, it's a bit dangerous as well because, well, it attacks the skin, but other than that, if you have metallic parts, like metallic paint parts, it may damage the paint. This, on the other hand, it's paint a bit different, so shouldn't affect it. I'm looking at it. Looking good. But that is there. Now this. I like that this thing makes a lot of foam when I use it. Well, you know, this is not the only rinsing that I'm going to do. I'm also gonna rinse it at the sink, but I'm doing the best as I can here. It's made of metal, it will rust. That thing has pins that may rust, but these other plastic things, not a problem. This is the volume up button. Yeah. This is why I don't put the cleaning part of the cleanup videos anymore, because, you know, usually it's a bit boring. By the looks of the phones, I would say that that one was not used as much as this one. This one was heavily used, but or just let's say miscared for. And by the looks of things, I say the buttons are easier to clean than the front facing body shell. I just hope the glue between them doesn't dissolve. Let's see how does it looks. Still a bit dirty here. Now for the tough part. It won't even fit. Let's see how the cleaning solution looks. Ugh. Let's not see it. Yeah, I think I will rinse this in the sink, and I'm also gonna take the brush just in case. And yeah, I'll be right back after I clean it. I started to clean this, and fun fact, after I rinsed it and could see it better, this bottom part is removable with clamps. And it's also glued a bit, but just a bit. Now I can clean it better. Should I do the same with the top part? I don't even know. Nah, I'll leave the top part alone. Yeah, so I'll go back to rinse this. Well, I cleaned them. Now I also put them in this, well, basically not wipe a toilet paper, because it absorbs water very good, like crazy good, and I can just throw it to the toilet. Take it as a tip if you want. I'm also gonna blow it some air on them with the compressor, but at first glimpse it looks better already. Be right back. Yeah, piece by piece I'm kind of drying them. Look at that later because it's more complex. Full of scratches but clean. Here's the display cover, or screen if you want to call it like that. Okay. Let's look at this. Well, it's still wet, but not that bad. Now this. Okay, alright. As much as I cleaned it, there's still some corrosion here, but it's like solid. It won't come off, so by the looks of things I would say that the metal body shell was disintegrating, well, was rusting away basically. Let me show you up close. Let me close it up a bit. See? See that corrosion, what it was doing to the body shell? Yeah. Newsflash. I forgot to hit record after I showed you that. I cleaned this part. This part I also took out this mesh to clean it. I still have to blow some air on it. How did I forget about it? I also cleaned the display and I wanted to do close up at the pixels. So let's do that. I'm approaching the display. Here are the pixels, the all red, green and blue. Let me try to, I'm struggling to hold it in place, you know. Are you feeling dizzy? Because I sure am. Yeah. This is the connector for it. I hit record. Okay. I kind of cleaned it all. All I have left to do, like I said, I want to polish this a bit. So I think this is enough, I hope. I'm gonna try a different technique to advancedly polish this, and I'm not gonna assemble it today anyway. I'm gonna leave it overnight to dry with every components basically. So I'll do my best to polish it now. Time to use a more advanced stuff for a polishing kit for headlights. But before that, have to use some special, well, not sandpaper, more like sand sponges Well, it looks worse than before. Mission accomplished. Okay. May have used a bit too much, but curious of how it will look. Oh yes, it's oh no, I think it will look horrible, but Macarena. It looks just horrible. I do not like it at all. Horrible. Plain old horrible. Ugh. I'll just use it like that since I don't have a better screen. What can I do? This one obviously works and also has its own fair deals of scratches, but one last try. And I'm not joking, it's the last try. Yeah, I'll leave it like this. I'll leave it like this to dry till the morning, and tomorrow I'll assemble it back. This is gonna be a hell lot of editing, like the good old days. Yeah. So, see you tomorrow. In your case, see you in a few seconds. Yeah, so, it's not been a day, but it has been 2 days. And now it's time to put it back together. What I did not clean is the battery cover. Yeah, this more beat up one is definitely its battery cover. So I'll clean that first and then put it back together. And clean it. Okay, well this dries, time to put everything back. Starting with this frame. Well, I can just go ahead and put this joystick back in its place. Something like this. It slides diagonally. Put the microphone back in its casing, wherever that is. Here it is. And it. It's from the inside. Yeah, it's in its place, just the pins that are pressing it out. Now this and this, so I'm gonna put right here. Next up, the charging port, which I'm gonna put right here. Next, so this goes like this. It's basically foolproof. You can put it the other way around. I'll just shove this in its place here. Put this little spring as well. Put this in its place. Oh, here. making sure that the spring goes in its place. Okay. Now for the volume buttons and the other button. Oh, also the joystick can go back in its place. Okay. Now, so we need to go here. Luckily you can't put this the other way around. I hope. But yeah, you can't, because here it's longer. So it should go like this, right? And in case it's not well in place, I'll just disassemble it again, go through madness. Or I can watch this one, and yep, it's the same. Good. Okay, this part is done. Put this here as well. Now this you can put here. Give it one last wipe. Yeah, doesn't look too good. Yeah. Click. Yeah, so here I will put the tiny screw in its place. This one. Okay. Now all I have left is the big screws. Oh, also I need to blow some air in this speaker. I forgot about this. Blow this back in its place. Now here. I'm guessing there's this big different screw. Okay. Well, basically the phone assembly is complete. Now I have the bonus part. Clicking this in place. Now this. Okay. Oh, listen to that. Now this one is clicking. The buttons are pressing a bit weird, but they're pressing. Yeah, so is this one. So I'm guessing that's how they should press. Weird, like myself. Yeah. Okay, we're done with this. Time to put the mini SD card back. The battery wait, I almost forgot about this. Tuning. Yep. Finally, clicked in place. Strong clamps. Now we can put the battery and the battery cover. Yeah. So this is the finished phone. Same as horrible, just cleaner. No more corrosion, or at least 90% of it. And the display, it is what it is. Note to self, don't use sandpaper anymore. Just polish it and that's it. There we go. installing something, but I do not know what. Anyway, well, everything clearly works. This one works as well. I heard the beep. It beeped. The call button I pressed. Yep, a lot of contacts, so luckily I took it away. The menu button. Oh, the joystick is very well, it's pressing very well. Let me test one more thing. First of all, Teams. Nokia one. There we go. Select. Now, settings. Oh wait, it's in profiles, not settings, sorry. General, personalize. Well, it's working. So recorded, that's what it is. Oh, it's recording. That's what I wanted to make sure. The buttons are working, good. So this is my reviving video of the Nokia E61. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, maybe consider subscribing, and I see you next time. Finally it's done. This is a long video. Yeah. Well, all the best guys and girls. Bye.